Yo, what's good with y'all? We got another video back for you guys today. It's Keymajor as usual, and today we got a dark wright synth type of tutorial. Let's get straight to it. So this being a wright tutorial, I actually did use a wright starter, but I added a lot to the sample. I added enough for me to just explain my part and not just be, carried by wright. So I first picked this starter. Classic wright synth dark type of sample. So I first started by using Factoid, and it's this VST right here where you could throw in any sort of wave file and then it'll randomize it and just chop it up and mess with the order. I basically took that starter and I just threw it in here, and I clicked this factorize button, and then I just kept messing around with this time randomize. And this is basically just chopping it up, as you can see. So after that, I exported that onto the playlist, and I had this right here. For the effects, I had this very simple EQ on here. It's just cutting out some of those high mids because they were kind of harsh. And then down here, I did the same thing with an EQ. We just take out a little bit of those highs and take out most of the lows because I knew I wanted to add a bass. So that's pretty much the main foundation of the sample. And after that, I added the original starter for the second half. But after this, I went on and I added all my own elements, my own melodies, my own textures. I first started with this phrase from Beat Center, and I went into this kit right here, the Waves Crate Community Multi-Kit, and I selected this one. So I just added it on top, I chopped it up a little bit, and then I just put it in key with the starter. After that, I added my first melody, and I went into Analog Lab, and I selected this preset right here, which is a multi-key. If you guys haven't seen any of my old videos where I use multi-keys, it's basically just a preset with multiple sounds in it. Now this preset does come from a bank that I'm currently working on, Analog Tapes, which obviously you can tell is unfinished, but if you guys do want to test out these multi-keys, we do have multiple kits on sale right now. And the latest kit is the Coding Files Volume 3 with me and Keyon. This bank also comes with 50 presets, a bunch of multi-keys and analog tones you can see in here. This kit will be the first thing in the description down below. It's on sale, so make sure you act fast and get it. But after I selected that preset, I added this simple melody right here. And just by looking at the MIDI, it's very simple. It's literally just two chords. I just copied this over, and then for the middle note, I moved it up one. But what really carries is the sound. I'm telling you, these multi-keys they're not your average preset. Preset I use just carries a lot because the sound selection is just so good. I didn't add any effects. I just added this little EQ where I took out the lows. And then after that, I added this little synth texture to obviously go with that wright feeling. You gotta go with some sort of synth. So I went into this contact bank right here, and I selected this preset right here. Again, the MIDI is very simple. It's just a top line that I'm adding on top of the original melody, but the sound selection is just so good, and it has so much texture to it, so much modulation, that it just makes it sound more unique. For the effects, I did want to add a little more of a glide tone to it, so I went into this gross beat and I added this preset right here where it's just adding this little glide in the beginning and at the end. And then lastly, just this EQ, cutting out a little bit of those highs, making it sound a little more old, a little more vintage, and then just some movement with Pancake, which is a free panning plugin. Last but not least, I went into that same kit earlier by my boy Mac, and I selected this one shot right here, the Grandmother bass from HZE. This really harsh toned bass went perfect for that wright style, and I just added it throughout the sample. I didn't want it to play a lot. And then I added no effects on this either. But that was pretty much it for all the elements I added. I came up with this very simple arrangement as far as the master. I only had this soft clip on here, just making the whole sample a lot louder, and then I exported that, and then this was the final sample. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the sample. that dark synth Desert type of feel. You want to replicate these type of samples, but you just don't have the right sounds, the right presets, the right one-shots. Over here on the left, I got all my kits, but the main kit is the Coding Files Volume 3 with me and Keon. This kit just came out last month, and a lot of you guys are loving it, which I really appreciate all the support. But yeah, man, it comes with an analog lab bank with 50 presets. It comes with a whole drum kit, a one-shot kit with these looped one-shots. You can see how many there are in here. Some phrases for me and Keon, you guys to drag and drop and start ideas with. And lastly, some collab samples with me and Keon. This kit will be the first link in the description down below. It's on sale, so make sure you guys go act fast. With that being said, if you guys did enjoy and learn something new, if you guys did, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss any more videos. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.